Hello and welcome to MMO Gaming, where the Pokemon TCG, One Piece card game and Disney Locana come to life. If you want to level up your game, stay tuned and let's switch right into the video. Hello and welcome to another commentary gameplay video here on my channel. Today we are watching the second round of the LATAM finals, and we are watching Luis Cantu here on the left with Doflamingo up against Jorge Granados here on the right with Red Shanks. So I'm pretty excited for this match, and let's jump right into the game, right? Shanks players going first, yeah. So he's playing down the Utah search here, so it looks like it is a red-haired pirates focused build, right? But let's see how this one goes. I'm pretty excited for this match. I think just the Shanks artwork of the Alle Rechte is just looking amazing. So here we see the Utah search grabbing a Yasop there for Jorge. And then he's passing back to Luis here on the left side. So now do we see some... Okay, I think he has a... Okay, plays down the Martial Teach there. Passing back to Georgia on the other side. There was also a Perona option, right? Stack his top deck, but he decides to play down the Martial Teach. So now we see a 5k swing here. The Shanks leader into the Doflamingo. Will be taken here. And then he's aggressively swinging another 5 there into life. I'm really liking this approach, right? Because usually Shanks doesn't have any good plays on their first turns of the game, right? So yeah, putting some pressure on like this play. So here we see a Sengoku search from the Doffy player, checking the top 5 for some 7 Warlords of the Sea. Martially Teach there. No, he's grabbing the Buggy there. Interesting. Also another 2k found here of the search. And now we see... Okay, he's already using the Martially Teach effect there. This is an interesting decision because he just is able to put one Don here onto his leader. I'm not quite sure if I... Then he is putting another 2 Don there. Swings with an 8k here and is also using the leader effect, right? I think now there is a little discussion here with the Dons, right? Because this was 2 active Dons, but everything is correct, right? He put 1 rested Don with the Martial Teach effect. The other 2 Don were active. And now he is using the effect to play down the Jinbei. And also plays down another character here. They're still having some dispute here, right? But I think everything looked fine. Looks like Luis here on the left is a little bit nervous. I mean, understandable, right? Because playing on stream is not an easy task there, especially when you are 1-0 in a tournament. And here we see the Jinbei playing down another Trafalgar Law, bouncing back the Sengoku searcher here, and he's not bouncing back the Utah there from Shanks, just passing it back. So now back to George there. So now we could maybe see a Yasop, which he searched in his first turn there being played to buff his leader up to a 6k body, right? Also during your opponent's turn. But let's see how he's... Yeah, that's what he's here. He's just playing down the Yasop. Buffs his leader to 6k. And then we probably see a 6k swing here into the Jinbei, I would assume. And Luis not wasting any counters there. Letting the Jinbei go. And then we see a pass back there to Luis on the left side there on Doflamingo now entering his, I think, 6th turn, right? So now we could maybe see... Okay, he's starting with his Sengoku, so yeah, I just want to mention we could see a Jinbei into a Boa Hancock. We could then see also the leader effect being utilized there, right? But I mean, together with the Martial Teach there on his side, he can literally work with 8 Don, kind of. And Sengoku is finding him a Boa Hancock there. Flips some cards there. Okay, he's playing down the Gecko Moria, brings back the Jinbei into his hand. Now using the Martial Teach effect there to stack the Jinbei probably into his top deck. Puts 2 Don under his Doflamingo leader. And swings with a 7k here into Shanks. And also using the leader effect to bring the Jinbei into play. Probably also plays down the Boa Hancock, right? No, it looks like... Yeah, now he's playing down the Boa Hancock there off the Jinbei. Stacking his top 3 and also gets to choose to play another Don there under his characters. Now he's thinking about his options. I think, yeah, if he's swinging 8 here, Shanks will definitely take this. And no reason now to swing with the 5k law, right? Because then Shanks could just use his Haki leader effect there. So back to George here on the other side. Now entering his 7 Don turn. Okay, looks like he is attaching 1 Don to Yasop, and this would allow him to then reduce another character here by minus 1k when he's attacking. So maybe he is, let's see, he's swinging 7k into Jimbei, also reducing the Jimbei probably, it looks like. Yeah. Could also be that he is reducing the Boa Hancock. I mean, I can't quite tell, but it looks like he was decreasing the Jimbei. So Lewis, let's go off this one. So now we see another 6k swing here. And here we see the Boa Hancock blocking, and looks like he's using 1k. So yeah, definitely the Yasop decreased the power there of the Jimbei. So now what to... Yeah, he's also trashing another Gecko Moria here. And now for his remaining 5 Don, we see a ace here hitting the field from the starter deck. I think it was the starter deck 15, right, if I'm not mistaken, or 16. Can't quite tell because there were so many. But I definitely did some videos on my YouTube channel regarding all these starter decks. Also a great guide. Yeah, it's the starter deck 15, right? Yeah. So I think these were also some great products for entry of the One Piece card game, right? Because you also get one booster of premium booster together in these starter decks, and yeah, I think overall they were pretty good value to enter the game. So now Lewis is starting off with a 7k swing here, attaching 1 Don to his Boa Hancock. I can't quite tell into which card he attacked. So looks like he's maybe attacking into life there. And yeah, because George used his Haki from his leader, right, using the Boa there by 1k and also using another 2k to get out of this attack. And now George, or Lewis, is swinging with another 7k here with Gecko Moria. And George is using another 2k and a 1k there. Another 7k swing here with the Trafalgar Law, which will be taken from George's side there. Looks like it is a trigger. Now the question, what trigger is it? No, he is just taking it to his hand and then swings 7 with 2 Don under his leader, and also using the effect there to play another Jimbei down. Is he playing something from his hand? It looks like. Maybe he's overplaying the Jimbei to play down, I think it's the Edward Weevil, right? Which lets him draw another card there on his on-play effect. And now George is also using another 2k and 1k there, so wow, he's really going low on cards there. And I think he survived the storm and onslaught there from Lewis' side, and now he is entering his, I think, 9 Don turn, if I'm not mistaken, right? So let's see, I think Rayleigh would be good to get some control here over Lewis' side, and also clearing some of these characters there, right? So there we get to see a little bit of George's hand. I can see a Monkey D. Dragon, I can see a Tenkos Shanks and an Otama, as well as a Radical Beam. But yeah, here we see the Monkey D. Dragon hitting the field, attaching 2 Don probably to his leader, I would assume. Right, so it's not... Okay, now he's attaching this Don to the Yasop there. I think that makes the most of sense, right? Just to get another 1k reduction there, to clear off the characters there from Lewis' side. So now he is swinging with 8k into the Boa Hancock, and looks like he is... No, he's swinging 8k into the Gecko Moria, reducing the Boa Hancock there. I don't know if I like that at all, right? I mean, I think I would maybe have done a little bit differently there, but now we see a 5k swing just into life there of the Doflamingo player. Interesting. Don't know why he's not pressuring the characters there on Lewis' side. And he's coming out with a 2k there. Then we see the Monkey D. Dragon. attacking here into the Boar Hancock, which will also be gone. And now the ace is swinging here probably into the law, no, also into life. Yeah, I think these attacks were not that optimal in my opinion. I think I would definitely have cleared at least all rest characters there from Lewis' side, but just taking all the pressure off of his side there. Because now he still has another swing there with the Trafalgar Law, which I would definitely had reduced if possible. So now back to Lewis' side, now entering his 10 Don turn. So now we just see probably some big swings here. Starts off with an 8k swing here into the Shanks. He's using 1 Don there to play the premium booster Radical Beam version. Nice holo version to buff his leader up by 4k. And now he's playing the Sengoku Surge there, finding him another 7 Worlds of the Sea. So for those of you that don't know, Radical Beam buffs your character or leader by 2k. And if you are sitting at 2 life or less, you gain another 2k in this counter step. So this means the 8k swing here was countered away with a 4k buff onto a 5k leader there. So now Lewis grabbed, I couldn't quite see what he was grabbing there. Maybe if you can tell me in the chat, drop a comment below. Now we see 3 Don being attached here to the Trafalgar Law, swings another 8k here into Shanks. So he's still having 4 Don left. He's using the Martial Teach effect to put 1 rested Don under his leader and now swings 9k using the leader effect just to play another Law here. Bouncing back the Sengoku. And looks like he's not playing anything besides bouncing anything other to the hand there. Okay, so now back to George's side there. And yeah, that's what I meant, right? I mean, if you would have taken down the Trafalgar Law there from Lewis' side, you would only had 2 swings available, and you would be chilling now with at least 1 life. But because the Trafalgar Law was not cleared, this means that Lewis got another swing off there, and yeah, now could pressure down the Shanks to 0 life, and 0 life is usually really dangerous against any blue or red decks, because they are playing the Perfume or the other Jumble, which then can make your leader unblockable. And here we see George playing down the Rayleigh, reducing the Weevil there by 3k, KOing the Martial Teach there, is putting the other Don to the Yasop, swings 7k here into the Trafalgar Law, reducing the other Law there by 1k it looks like, and now swings with the Utah there. So I think the other 2k reduction from the Rayleigh was also used there. Then we see the 5k swing here into Weevil, so now all the cards here from the Flamingo side are taken off, and now 6k swing, and then probably a 9k. No, I think he can swing there with the Rayleigh, right? Just a 9k swing. But I think it doesn't matter, right? Next turn, Lewis just swings with a 15k here into Shanks, and I don't think that George is able to defend this. And yeah, I think this was a slight misplay there from George, not clearing off the Law, and yeah, that's what we see here. Big 15k swing, and we have 5 cards in hand. So we see Radical Beam buffing his lead up to 9k. He's using the Shanks effect, and 10, and I think only 2k used, another 1k used there, so yeah, and then 2 bricks, and then we see the fist bump. So Lewis is winning this second round here, and I think George would be in a pretty good spot if he would have cleared off the Trafalgar Law in the turn before his last turn there, right? So yeah, I think that's just showing that it's always good to review your games afterwards, right? And just to see some different line. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if not already done, please leave a like or a comment, or also subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you on the next video on my channel here.